It's been a minute since I've seen a shark movie in theaters. I feel like the last shark movie that I saw in the theaters was Deep Blue Sea. So damn, yeah, it's been like 20 something years or god damn. But man, once again, Shudder's coming clutch. I just got out of watching an early screener of Dangerous Animals. This is starring Jai Courtney, and I didn't know that the director of this movie was also the director of The Loved Ones. That's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. And Sean Byrne has only directed 3 movies. It's The Loved Ones, Devil's Candy, which I vaguely remember, but maybe I have to go back and refresh my memory with that. And he now drops this movie. And this was really interesting because pretty much what you have here is a slasher movie that's not only taking place out on the ocean, but also involving sharks. So it's also a shark movie at the same time. Very interesting concept. We have Jai Courtney here. He's just this unhinged, cage diver, captain of a ship, just rides around in a boat. He just hates fucking life. And he's just obsessed with sharks. He thinks he is a shark. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the gist of his character. But our main character, Zephyr, she is played by Hassie Harrison. I think that's how you pronounce her name. If I mispronounce that, please forgive me. I think I've only seen her in Southbound. I think she's been in a bunch of other things, but I definitely need to see her more in horror because I definitely think she does a good job with all the physical stuff she has to go through in this movie. And, her character just being kind of a loner, kind of just, she kind of keeps to herself. She's very defensive when she first meets people, but then she kind of puts down her guard, and then she kind of warms up to people. She comes across another character that goes by the name of Moses. They start to kind of hit it off when they first meet each other. But what ends up happening is she leaves Moses this one night, and all of a sudden she gets abducted by Jai Courtney's character, Tucker. And this is pretty much where the movie kind of kicks off, where we're in this self-contained, out in the middle of the ocean with this unhinged, crazy guy that just likes to make shark snuff films, to put it lightly. Yeah, this was a really fun movie. It has its flaws, like with certain characters, like Zephyr's character. Certain things I was just a little confused by, just a little nitpick. But this movie is just meant to be just straightforward and just fun and engaging. I did expect a little bit more with the kills, but I guess they were kind of trying to keep it small, as far as just the scale of this movie, because like I said, it's very self-contained, and I like these types of movies where it's not a lot of characters, so it can just be straightforward. We don't have to put a lot of fluff into this movie, and who's in the movie is who's in the movie. Not going to spoil where it goes, but very fascinating. I do feel like towards the third act, it starts to kind of dwindle a little bit, but like I said, I feel like our main lead does a good enough job of just carrying her role. It's really just Jai Courtney that is the star of the show, but I want to see more of this director. I want to see more of what Sean could do. This was an interesting premise of kind of just taking two genres that are familiar. One genre that, just because of Sharknado, it's kind of lost its edge. People aren't really afraid of shark movies or anything like that, or we haven't gotten really any good ones, like I said, since like Deep Blue Sea. So this was a really nice change of pace. It's something different and unique, especially for 2025 standards, especially in horror. And like I said, it's just Shudder once again dropping another banger after banger. And just know, if they ever have like an early screener for a Shudder movie, that they're going to play that movie exactly at 7 o'clock or whatever the time it's being shown at. Don't sit there and think, oh, they're going to play some previews. No, like, that's just been kind of the thing nowadays, just, or at least just this year, I've noticed with Shudder movies. Just a little tip, just letting you know. But if you get around to checking this out, I highly recommend checking it out this weekend. Let me know your thoughts of it. Did you like it more than me? Were you just disappointed in it, or did it kind of fall flat? Are you in the middle? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.